Hey YouTubers, welcome back. It's crazy. um, so I just want to thank everybody who sent me positive energy because I feel so much better today. Like I can't explain it. But apparently spirit, God, universal energies allowed positive vibes to me and loosen that grip I was feeling. And so thank you very much. I also did a you know, full moon meditation last night. And lo and behold, I wake up at like, I don't know, it was like after 2 o'clock in the morning. And I could like not fall asleep. So I like got up and legit ate 2 chocolate chip cookies. I told you I love sugar, I can't help it. And sat down and I was like, all right. So I go back to bed and realized that the moon had been shining right on me. Like when I woke up, but didn't realize it because I kind of just jumped out of the bed. But the moon was like right outside my window. So I, put a meditation on and fell back asleep and woke up and just felt like so much better. And, before I went to bed last night, again, praying for a UFO to come get my ass. No. But they're like, go to bed. Wishful thinking, lady. So, I just feel like so much better, but I also want to share with you real quick before I get into this reading, and I will explain after I tell you this because I forgot. The day of my birthday, which was the 6th, right? On my walk that morning, I saw a bluebird. And when I say blue, it was like royal blue and white. And it was freaking awesome. It was so blue, right? So it was like perched on like a line in someone's yard, right? So here's me trying to get my phone because I want to take a picture. And of course, this thing like moves, right? So here's me. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like in someone's yard trying to get a picture of this bird in the tree. When I snapped back to reality and was like, um, you're in someone else's yard at 7 o'clock in the morning, and you're like in their tree. Like you look crazy. So I like got out of the yard because I'm thinking to myself, like, somebody could be like drinking their coffee in their kitchen, like looks outside and was like, what is this girl doing? Like, what is she doing? Like, did she like escape from like the mental institution? Like, what is she doing? So, like, no lie to you, I walk down, you know, I'll change my route every once in a while, but like, I walk down and I turn the corner because I'm like all freaking disappointed that I didn't get a picture of this bird. Two red robins, two red robins, no lie to you, playing with each other, chasing each other around and like playing with each other. And I was just like, oh my God. So I did get a picture of the red robins because I already had my like phone on camera because I'm the type of person like under pressure, I'm like fumbling around. I don't do well under pressure. Like if you're rushing me to get ready or waiting for me, like you're making me nervous, and now I'm like dropping everything, breaking everything, and it's just like worse off. So we're just like relax, because I'm picking up that nervous energy. So I'm making myself nervous because I'm trying to take a picture of these freaking birds. You know what I mean? But like I got a picture of red robins. So today, after my hissy fit yesterday, rightly so, everybody's entitled to have a hissy fit every once in a while. But I was really feeling it, and I just like needed to get it out, and I felt better. I feel so much better today. And I'm on my walk this morning, and I look down, and there's a freaking penny, a penny, heads up. So I picked it up, and I was like, okay, because I told you the clock is always like haunting me, but like the birds, the penny, those are things that I will see and know that it is like, you know, the universe, my higher self guides, whatever you believe in, saying, "Hey, lady, everything's fine. Calm down." You know. So everything is working out. Point blank. Period. Always is. And today I said, "Thank you for loosening the grip. I feel so much better." And I did. I said, "I give it up to you. fine. I did. Because, you know, I already said on everything that's holy, on everything that's holy. And I mean that. Like, like, this person does have, like, one chance, like, one good one. But I did loosen the grip, and because I felt the grip loosened on me. But I did. I surrendered, and I said, listen, all right, fine. It's going to unfold however it unfolds. And I know that it's for my higher good. So if this person is not meant to be anywhere in my vicinity in my life, it's due to the fact that they are not a reflection of anything that I'm about. Right? Like, take off the blinders. You want validation? Well, if the universe, God, angels, the divine are keeping this person away from me, it's due to the fact that they're not on my level, they're on a lower level, and I can't do anything about that because they're not, I can't control anybody, I can't make anybody do anything, and I don't want to. My personality is just not even like that. And at the end of the day, telling them about themselves, they should already know. And they let go, a good thing. Period. I straightened my crown. I did. It was a little lopsided yesterday. It was actually like falling off. But you know, so thanks for the good vibes, guys. So I'm doing a special reading for you guys. Just for that. So, what I've been intuitively guided to do is a reading. But I'm not going to be focusing it's going to be focused on relationships, okay? Always. This is the love channel. It's called the love channel, okay? Relationship channel, the soul channel. I'm going to do a reading, but it's going to come out however it comes out. And it's going to be what I'm being told, a specific storyline. So it's an energy reading, but what I'm being intuitively guided is that it's like what I'm picking up on, what I was told, is that this is going to be resonating with more than one person, but there's going to be a specific storyline to it because there's something going on right now, but there's something about to happen. Do you understand? Like, when I say there's something brewing, there's something brewing. Now with the full moon, okay, this is the time for healing, and this is the time for, you know, focusing on letting go of the past. Like, it doesn't exist anymore, and that circumstance situation's over with, no matter who it's with. And now it's like, if you can allow that energy to no longer be a part of you, that is where there's now room for this new energy to come in. But when I tell you that there's something brewing, that means that there's a specific storyline. There's specific energies, meaning I'm going to be, whatever elements come out, I'll be hollering out the elements, and I will let you know whether it's sun, moon, or rising, and all of that, okay? Because I'm intuitively told that while I'm reading, okay? But there's something happening right now that is not visible to the eyes, meaning 3D in physical form. There's something brewing, and Spirit wants me to deliver this storyline, okay? It's going to resonate. Take with you what you understand. Again, if part of the story makes sense to you, and then it goes into a part of the story that doesn't, and then it goes into a part that it does, and there's like holes there, that means that somebody else is on the same vibration, the same energy, but their story might not have resonated in the beginning, and it does in that part. Get what I'm saying? Okay, so just take with you what you understand. What you don't understand, don't make it about you. You know what I mean? Like, don't manifest it into, like, making you worried or making you think outside of, like, what your circumstance and situation is, okay? So, we're going to be using, obviously, the Romance Angel cards, and then I'm going to be doing the Cartomancy, and I'm going to be, I don't know what I'm going to do with the Cartomancy yet. I'm intuitively led, okay? So, let's do the Romance Angel cards here. Now, this, see, and the thing is it will come out in the cards. And my whole entire, like, goosies right now. Like, my whole entire body is, like, vibrating right now. So I'm being, like, told that I am, you know, connected here. energetically, which I always am, but when I'm fighting, I'm still connected, but not with my freaking self, obviously. Um, there's something brewing. But it's like, you know what I mean? Like something's about to happen. So it's very important to release the past. Let go. Trust me. Straighten that crown, everyone. Okay? And understand everything that happens and everything that is happening to you as you're awakening, waking up to everything. It's for your higher good and your higher purpose. Okay? My ego was out guns blazing yesterday, I'll tell you that. But I personally, because I'm an energy reader and when these energies start brewing, that's what happens. Like I get triggered. I get triggered is what happens. And then it helps me awaken more and more and more and more every single time. So now I learned another lesson. Now I had a grip released by releasing what I did yesterday. So everybody, release it. Say it out loud. Talk it out. Don't hold it in. That doesn't do anything. Talk it out. But understand that you're being guided always, okay? So if something does not serve your higher purpose, it's being held back from you for a reason. Maybe that other person got some more clearing than you, and they'll not serve, I don't know. But that's the way that it goes, and that's the way that it is. They already are indicating to me by the signs that I get, hey, you're good. Don't worry, crazy ass. But this is like specific storylines going to come out here. But the thing is that it's going to resonate with more than one person. So let's see what we got going on here. You're going to die. You just want to see the first card that came out. Can I just please show you to let you know, like, I'm not made up. Like, whatever I'm connected to, I know I am. I trust it. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Because I told you something's a brewing. Something's unfolding. Trust me yet? You guys trust me yet? Seriously. I trust me. Trust me. And trust me. I felt like I was going to sneeze, and then I, like, itched my nose like this, and then I, like, thought I was about to burp. Like, what is going on? So sorry. Keeping it classy today, huh? I'll stop chuckling when I'm intuitively guided to stop, okay? Not yet. That's it. Bottom of the deck, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yes, it does. Straighten that crown, ladies and gentlemen. Straighten it. See, the thing is like my whole family's passed over, right? besides the one person I told you was just like, and I was like really close with my dad and my grandfather. And they're like the men in my life, right? So I forget. You know? Because they would always, there's no way. They would be like, I don't think so. Whoever this dude is, I don't think so. You know what I mean? Like they would, but because they passed over, they're energetically connected to me, you know? But because what you cannot see in 3D, it's because your ego then does what? Floods your mind, takes over, makes you forget to love yourself first. Respect. Respect yourself. I know that you can't see. I'm sorry for this glare, but your self-respect, can I read? Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. You're good, right? Who's ever worried, like me, I'm there with you. We can have a bitch fest together. Trust me. But we got to get that ego. Man. Those freaking devil energies got to go. So we got let go of control issues. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, your affirmations, and your visualizations bring you together. You already know who this person is. That's why you're calling out to them. What's the first card? Let go of control issues. Why? Because it's worth waiting for, and divine timing is at play in your love life. I told you there is a story. There is something a brewing. Something's brewing. Travel card. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Because passion is going to return in order to allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And how do you do that? How do you allow your heart and soul to sing with joy? With this direct counterpart, with this soulmate. By straightening your crown, your collar, pop it if you want. You're good all day. Like I said, you are good all the time. I don't give a crap. Doing what you enjoy. All day long. If something doesn't feel good, then it's not right. Another way. That's what it is, right? That's your direct indicator. This here is your compass. This is your inner compass. Intuition. Feelings. Our thoughts. Yeah, I know all about it. You guys know all about it too. This compass, this intuitive compass, feelings. How you feeling? Feeling good or feeling bad? Feeling bad. You're not in alignment. There's something up, right? It's the lack of this. Lack of trust in yourself. Loving yourself first, right? Right. So then, trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. You got to trust in the unfolding. By letting go of the control. What was I talking about? I told you. I was getting ready today. I said, fine. I trust you. I trust you. Always have. I'm telling you right now, got me through everything in my life. Because I always would remember, even through the darkest days, the hardest situations and circumstances, there was a light. There was a light. There was a light. Regardless. Right? By loving yourself and making the effort, making the effort to truly love yourself, trusting in the unfolding, the lover of your soul, your soulmate, your divine counterpart, this person you've already met, they're returning to you. But the divine is in charge. But I told you something's a brewing. So by letting go, you now have cleared negative energies flowing through, back and forth, remember? Back and forth. As above, so below. So the divine is in charge of this travel here, this time that's going to be spent. But this time that's going to be spent together, your heart and soul's going to be singing with joy. You got to trust. Trust yourself. By making the effort to hold your self-respect. Know who you are. That's all that person can see. If they can't see who you really are, okay? This is very important to understand. It's due to the fact they don't know who they are. They're looking through ego eyes. But when they're looking through eyes of source, eyes of spirit, eyes of desire and belief, they will see you for who you are. So you got to trust in yourself. Trust in the divine. Only within. Once this thing, the trolls, start creeping, you start hearing the static, shut it off. And if it is gripping you, you need to release it. But you do not use the other person. Do not do that. I told you yesterday in the video. I got a fine line, and once you cross it, it is called disrespect. That's different if someone comes at you, but don't start it. I'm the finisher. I don't start anything with anybody ever, okay? I know better, and I've never been like that. If you cross the line with me, I will finish it. People will contest to that. I've actually heard people say that about me. They said, yeah, people were like, a friend of mine, he told me this. I said, I have never known her to start anything, but I know she'll finish it. Damn straight I will. Yes, I sure will. Come at me cross-eyed. I'll straighten you out. Send you on your way. But if you feel that grip inside of you, release it, but not at the person you believe is making you feel that way. That's a direct counterpart. So what you're doing is then, as above, so below, what you're putting out to that person, you're going to get back as a reflection. So you have to release it out of yourself. Ask your angels, ask the divine, meditate. Send me an email. If you got to freaking rant, that's fine. Use me, that's fine, okay? Because I know how to help you. But do not use that direct counterpart, right? Because if you use that person, no good, because now it's residual dirt that you guys are going to be exchanging then, okay? Don't do that. Just don't do that. That's my advice. It's something that I do know for a fact. And I was intuitively guided to say that to you, but just don't do that. Release it somewhere else. Release it to yourself. I don't care if you got to talk to yourself. Sit and meditate. Cry your eyes out. Crying, that's cleansing the soul. Do it. But don't use the person who you believe hurt you. Don't do that. Stay optimistic about your love life. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And you're on a spiritual journey with who? The lover of your soul. This is a divinely coordinated storyline. I told you. Didn't I tell you? Okay? By releasing the grip, you know who the lover of your soul is. You are calling them in. So if you are trying to control the situation, you are holding it apart. Yeah. If you're trying to control the situation, you're holding it apart from yourself. You have to allow the free-flowing energies. You have to trust and have faith. make the effort to understand that you need to love yourself first. Self-respect. Respect yourself. Respect your, I don't care. Go cry. Scream, holler. I do. I don't care. I do. Outside too. I'm sure the neighbors probably think that I'm batshit crazy, but I don't care. If I'm having a bad day or I just feel triggered or annoyed about something, I will just talk to myself, scream outside. I don't care. Why? Why? What now? You know, what am I supposed to learn now? Yeah, go ahead. Release it, please. We have to stop blaming others. We have to stop blaming each other because that's what happens, the blame game, okay? No. Get the feelings out. Those feelings no longer exist in order to trade, right? Because now you can just remain optimistic and know, I'm good. Told you I'm good all the time. All the time. And your feelings are real and worth exploring. You are being guided down this path. Okay? Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. This doesn't even have to be just your parents. This could be any sort of family situation. Your parents, the way you were raised, the way you were raised to believe in how love is exchanged and experienced and all of that. Because it's a belief. It's in the way you were treated as a child. You take that with you, whether you realize it or not. Excuse me. So, healing. Those healing energy. I just told you what to do. Like, I'm serious. This, I mean, you know, meditation is awesome. Yoga, all of that. It is. But sometimes it's those pent up, angry emotions, and you don't want to lash them out at someone. You really don't. I've done it. My God. In the past, you know, before I was starting to wake up, actually. And it was just because, like, I'm so passionate and I have a lot of fire in my chart. Like, I'm an Aries moon and a Leo Venus, okay? So, like, and I'm an air sign, sun sign, and I have freaking Virgo as my rising sign. Okay, that's why I'm very particular and, like, about how I do things or whatever. But I would get triggered and I would just pop off because I couldn't understand. My loyalty always lied within me. I was always loyal. Leo and Venus. Leos are very loyal. I'm a very loyal person. I'm a loyal person. I'm a loyal friend. Okay? And then I, you know, not a super, like, clingy person. I'm just not like that, you know? And I don't like to be clinged onto either. But if you have my attention, I'm paying attention to you. My loyalty that lies within me lies within you. You betray me, I will pop off. I don't like that. I still don't. Because I don't understand why we have to continue to do that in relationships. I don't understand. I don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. But we do it out of fear. We do it out of false belief and, you know, but that's the thing. You got to heal that. Release it. Release it to the angels. Release it and allow it to flow out of you. And the divine, the angels, the universe will transmute it into healing energies, okay? But we don't want to keep putting them onto another person so that they can fling it back at us because it's still here then in exchange, right? Lighthearted energies. Because why? Because you guys have a strong magnetic connection. So as you heal those energies in between you two on a 5D level, on a 5-dimensional level, on a spiritual level, on a soul level, on an energetic level. You're releasing the grip in between you two, right? Because you're magnetically connected to each other. The reason you vibrated apart is out of fear and lower energies. Now it's time to heal because it's a magnet, okay? You are going to be getting to know each other. There's travel here. I told you, something's going on. Something's brewing. But this is the getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves, you deepen your bond, right? So as you forgive and heal these lower energies, now you can actually talk freely. Not worrying about being vulnerable, not worrying about being your true self and revealing who you really are, because in the beginning here, there was too much control over yourself, too much control. That passion was in there. You both felt that passion. It's undeniable. But then the dirt, the fear, the lower level energies took over your mind, took over your actions, took over what you believed you were feeling, and then what happened? It fell apart. But then you wised up to it, right? So there's going to be a level of deepening that bond. Why? Because you're both freeing yourselves and taking back control of your lives, right? You're freeing yourself from these energies, these lower level energies that no longer serve a purpose here. They just don't. And directly in relation to love, love is not pain. Love is not pain. They are not two of the same. I will preach until the day that I'm off this planet. I don't care. It is not. Love feels good. How can something that feels that good be so painful? Because we created it. We created that belief, that fear-based belief that that good feeling can't remain. It's going to end up being a disappointment. You know, your belief that it's going to be a disappointment is what caused it to fall apart because of your fears of losing it. So you pushed it away. I'm not going to invest in this because I don't want to eventually lose it, because I know what love feels like and I know what it feels like to lose love. And this person I know could destroy me, so push them away. And the other person who's being pushed away is like, let's just get this over with. They're already vibrating away from me, so I'll just deal with it. And I'll get over it in a couple weeks. I'll find somebody else. Right? But you could never find anybody. How that person made you feel in just that short amount of time. That's where your direct indicator is that this person is a deep connection to you, not just a karmic surface level relationship where you guys are chasing each other around, crying and freaking acting like two lunatics. Okay? Because you already went through those karmic relationships. And you could have gotten back into one, doesn't matter. But you felt something with that person you never felt before because they were a direct mirrored image of you. You both dug out the dirt. That's why you vibrated apart. So as you heal, it comes back together. Freeing ourselves and taking back control. By how? Loving ourselves first. Just loving yourself. Because your love life is going to ascend to a higher level of commitment through this path. What I'm telling you right now is the pathway. The advice that I just gave you, the guidance I just gave you on the spiritual path is what needs to happen in order for this to happen, because both want this, and you will learn this as you deepen your bond. Because as you enjoy moment to moment to moment to moment, the next moment is just that more enjoyable. When you're focused on lower energies, those moments don't feel too good, do they? No, they certainly do not. But I reset myself last night. I did my meditation. And I feel better now. So much better. So much better. Yes. We have to free ourselves. Heal ourselves. Understand we are worthy of everything we truly desire and want. And when you believe that in yourself and understand that the divine is not malicious, everything happens for a reason and a purpose, and it's for your higher self. Yes, you're on a spiritual journey. You're on a spiritual path with this person. Period. Loving yourself first. You're forgiving and learning from the past. As you release and heal from the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Disconnect yourself from the world around you and these lower level energies. And keep an open mind. Because your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. You probably already expected this person to come back and be like, I'm so sorry. Or, you were probably already expected to come back to that person and tell them they were the best thing to hit earth. Whatever. But this isn't what you're used to. The person you were with is probably used to people chasing them around. And you didn't do that. So they felt a lower bouts of depression and were like, I'm not worthy. normally they come running after me, right? And the other person could have felt the same way. Like, I'm not running after you, crazy. You freaking come find me, right? Nobody's doing that because the divine's in charge. So keep an open mind. This person isn't like any other person you dated. This isn't, no. And the connection is real. The feeling is real. You need to keep an open mind about your soulmate during this time of separation because they may be married. They may be married. They may be in a codependent relationship. They may be completing a karmic marriage. But also at the same time, you need to keep an open mind during this time of separation because this person is not like a person who, by marrying them, validates you or by being codependent on them validates you. No, no, because the first card is love yourself first. So you need to keep an open mind about your soulmate during this time of separation because normally, right, these higher level of commitments or being right there, chasing them around like a lunatic, those are codependent relationships. Validation. I need validation by you marrying me. I need validation by you calling me and telling me how great I am. And when you don't, I'm going to come find you and make sure you do. So you can't take it no damn more. Right? So keeping an open mind during this time of separation. Because this is not the type of relationship this is. And if you are in separation, it could be due to the fact that there is a marriage or a codependent relationship that needs to be cleared, right? Because there is going to be a reconciliation. Why is there going to be a reconciliation? Because you have now learned that you deserve love and that you are lovable. You now understand the meaning of unrequited love is lack of love of self. And you now understand that you deserve it because you are loving yourself first. And now you can start on a new love path with the person who has already stirred your romantic feelings because this is the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So as soon as you clear up these energies, right, very soon you will be giving this relationship the chance that it deserves because you deserve love. You are lovable. You loved yourself first. You completed the karmic cycle. You completed the karmic energies, and you now truly understand what love is. And you don't need validation from that person. Feel good about you. You will both feel good in the sharing. How it is that you feel about yourself. You know what you deserve. That person knows what they deserve. You both feel the same way about how you deserve love because you're giving it to yourself and you will not tolerate anything less than that because that does not serve you. That is not you. You're not about that life. I don't need validation from you and I'll be damned if I'm chasing you around, right? But you are reflecting out what it is that you feel about yourself all the time, but now you're consciously aware of it. So as you become consciously aware of how it is that you're radiating love, you now understand about loving yourself first, understanding that you deserve love. You understand that you're keeping an open mind about your soulmate because why? Because you know that that lover of your soul, right, is the person that reflected all of this shit. As above, so below. And you met that person on a vibration of deep desire. Unconsciously aware of your belief system and the burying of the fears from past relationships which couldn't stand but to be with this person because they both people had this high vibration magnets, but the fear magnet pushes away. Release the grip. Allow it to unfold naturally. Understand this is divinely coordinated. Release it. Say, I'm good. All right, fine. I did. It is what it is. If there's someone else coming into my life, then they are a better reflection of me. And I need to trust in the unfolding. That's it. Right? Yes. Yes. told you there's something brewing. There's travel here. I've been talking about travel for a while now, and under these energies, there is travel there. You're on a spiritual path. Passion is going to be returning because there's effort that's going to be made towards this relationship. Letting go of the control. Understand the law of attraction and the way of letting go of control, the law of detachment. We put out a desire. Source knows. Source is on it. But you need to release the grip and the fear of it not manifesting. If you're holding on to those residual energies, you're not allowing room for growth. You're not allowing room for what you really want to come in. So you got to let go of the old in order to get the new, right? Right? You wear a pair of shoes until the soles are gone. Now, you want a new pair, right? Well, stop wearing the ones that have no soles on the bottom of them and go get your new pair of shoes. But if you hold on to those old shoes because you don't want to let them go, but they serve you no purpose, they have no freaking soles on them, get rid of them in order to bring in the new ones. Example. So let's do this path. See what happens. No. I was just told that they're going to tell me what's happening. Fine. Just as they have with this specific storyline here. I'm sorry, I'm 10-10 on the oven as it's changing to 10-11. They tell me what to do. I just follow the directions sometimes. Okay. Okay. Now let's see. All day. All day. I told you, somebody is freaking traveling. Somebody is traveling. somebody's evaluating before taking this action. That's all I'm saying right now. Let me get the rest of these out. Yep. Completion. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, we are specifically dealing with Gemini. We're dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Gemini, specifically Sun sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. But Gemini sun sign specifically, and the reason I say that is because I got the Joker in the upright. That's the card of Gemini, so Gemini sun sign, okay? But Gemini, you could have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your chart, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart. Or you know what your element is, okay? You know what your storyline is. So you could be an earth element. You could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and you could have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your chart. You could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you could have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or fire in your chart. You know who you are in relation to the other person, okay? So if the storyline is resonating with you, take with you what you understand, okay? So there's an evaluation going on right now before action is being taken. That is the first card out, okay? Evaluating before taking action and bringing a union together. This is a spiritual journey. There's a new beginning that is manifesting, but what is blocking the wishes and desires of this manifestation, of this new beginning and this union coming together, is negative emotions and unfortunate events and fears that are blocking the goals. Now, this could be from a karmic relationship. This karmic relationship could have been with an earth element, especially if you're air dealing with earth. This could be a past karmic relationship. The energies from the past karmic relationship with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, those were the energies that were triggered by the lover of your soul, okay? The lover of your soul may have earth in their chart, but it was an earth element, okay? That was a past karmic relationship, specifically with air. This person is the person that you left for the lover of your soul and went back to, or left for the lover of your soul and never released the karmic energies, and the karmic energies that were triggered by the lover of your soul were actually from this earth element karmic partner. Understand? So the fears are what's blocking the goals. So the goal is your wishes and desires. What are your wishes and your desires? To spend time and have a new beginning and a new phase of life with the lover of your soul, to start this romance of a soul that had a false start because you're feeling fenced in and sick and tired of an unhealthy situation. And it's directly affecting your fears in intimacy. You know, being truthful, being fair, being honest with how it is that you truly feel, because what it's showing here is that there was a cutting out of someone, okay? And this could be involving a fire element. So an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you could have cut out the lover of your soul, which could be a water element or an air element. And this caused you loneliness and depression, okay? This separation caused a lot of pain. You cut this person out of your life. But the feelings are mutual. The loving feelings are mutual. But there's worry and anxiety about working this out and developing this relationship. Reason being is because of the separation that caused so much pain and loneliness and depression. The questioning of whether your feelings are real or not. And this is where there's worry and anxiety about approaching the situation and working it out. About approaching and doing what? Making the effort, right? There's worry in it. Okay, I'm just going to take right now. Let go of the control issues. Carefully evaluating before taking action. Let this stop evaluating before taking action. You're being divinely guided. You're being divinely guided to the lover of your soul, to your soulmate, the person you've already met. This person is the person you cut out of your life, and it caused pain, loneliness, and depression. You're on a spiritual journey together. You could be traveling to see this person, but there's worry and anxiety because you don't know if you're approaching loving feelings or if you're approaching a storm. But understand, what was blocking was negative emotions due to karmic energies that needed to be cleared. There's victory over that. Because once you heal and release, loving yourself first, right? That's the message here. This is this is now. This is now energies. This is not past energies. This is now, right now. Let go of control issues was the first card out as of now. Carefully evaluating before taking action, right now. Because there's a new beginning manifesting, but it's the karmic energies. Let go of the control, loosen the grip. You want this. These wishes and desires are to spend time freely here, have a new beginning and a new phase of life, and develop this relationship. Communicating. There's a physical return. We have communication in order to build this relationship, right? We're feeling fenced in and sick and tired of an unhealthy situation. We want to speak our truth, getting to know each other, deepening our bond, right? The physical return here. The travel cards here. I have 3 travel cards. And we're carefully planning, and we're not pushing things because we want future success. Correct. We began with the 7 of clubs, and we ended with the 8 of diamonds and the gypsy spread. But the thing is that there's too much evaluation in the head going on before taking this action. You're being divinely guided. Follow your heart. Heal. Release. This is manifesting. Your desires are manifesting. You got to get out of your head. Not pushing against those lower energies. That's how there's future success here. Future success over what? Over this separation. A choice being made. Because trip by car, in order to have verbal face-to-face communication. There's trip by water too. Don't matter. Travel, period. This is laying the foundations for future success. It could specifically be involving a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The person that's traveling to you, because they have now released the karmic energies. Because they were forced to break down the established patterns that they created in their life, and it's directly surrounding this unrequited love. But the mutual feelings are there. The wishes and desires for this physical union in order to lay foundations and bring this relationship back together after this time of separation. What was in there? Remember, I said the separation was due to either a marriage or a codependent relationship. Didn't I say that? This is what this water element is directly facing, and he's facing the gypsy spread, okay? This is behind his back. Releasing these negative emotions, completing a karmic cycle because he felt the pressure, or she. I mean, it's a king, so I read that as a masculine energy, but that energy is completed because they were feeling pressured and forced to break a karmic cycle in either a marriage or a codependent relationship, and now they can see clearly who the lover of their soul is. And the divine was in charge of the energies being cleared. There's victory here in working this out. This water element could be dealing with an air element. So there is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you could have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your chart. Gemini specifically could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio sun sign, okay? The Gemini sun sign could specifically be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio sun sign. And this Gemini could also have fire in their chart or other air elements in their chart. And the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could have earth in their chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There could have been a fire element that was the reason why you were cut out of the other person's life, okay? But that is out. There could have been a fire sign and an earth sign involved with these elements, with the air and the water, that were karmic relationships, but they're over. They're out. They're looking out, okay? Because there's a union coming together here on the spiritual journey, but the karmic energies, the fears that were blocking the wishes and desires of this coming together that caused the situation to feel fenced in, that because you weren't releasing the grip on the lower energies, but you were viewing the counterpart, the soulmate, as the person on why you felt unworthy and felt bad, but it was actually the karmic energies from the past relationships, and that is why you have been in separation, because you needed to get out of karmic marriages, karmic relationships, and actually release the karmic energies. And now what is happening now, this is now, right now, is that it's unfolding. And the divine is coordinating this travel because both people are, what did I say about this? Using their inner guidance system to each other. Reflection. Love yourself first. Love yourself first. Trust in the divine. Understand all of this was divinely coordinated. And as you let go of the control issues, stop evaluating. Before taking the action, you will be guided to intuitively act at the right moment, at the right time, and you will just know it. And all that will be able to be shared is forgiving, because it looks like the new beginning's in the upside down position right now, but you want to manifest this new beginning, but this new beginning is not in the upright because we need to heal. And there's happy surprises and a second chance to redo this relationship through this healing. There's going to be an action and change in the social standing of this relationship. Because of the lack of communication, the jealousy, the possessiveness, anything of that nature, any of those lower level vibrational energies were what needed to be transformed. A death and a rebirth. A complete ending in order to have a brand new beginning. And using our mind for what it's for. And it's thinking things through before taking negative action and understanding how it is that we feel in relation to our thoughts, right? Because before, we may have allowed others to affect our thoughts in the relationship. But this card also indicates psychic abilities and telepathic communication, which is where Apollo comes in, because this is a spirit guide, this is higher self, this is enlightenment on the journey. And now we have freed ourselves from lower level energies in order to complete this karmic cycle and bring in the lover of our soul on this journey to receive abundance together. This is a journey card also, travel card, but look at this. We're completing this cycle. All four of the tens are out now. We're completing this cycle and we are gaining our independence. Karmic marriages have ended. Here's the judge. The ruling's in. This is moving out of our home, moving into a new place, just moving into a new path. With the lover of our soul, we have now completed these karmic energies. And now it's time to truly give this lover of our soul, this soul connection, our true love, our divine counterpart, the chance that they always deserve, the chance that was always coming, and the divine has been coordinating it the whole way along the way, but they needed you to release the grip and trust in them that all of your wishes and desires and what you have been wishing and desiring was always coming to you. They were just waiting on you to continue to keep your faith and trust, because they want to be able to know that you know what truly loving yourself is, understanding that you truly do deserve everything that you want, and you will not allow anything to ever alter that within yourself and within your direct counterpart. Like I said, as above, so below. If you use your partner, your divine counterpart, and blame them for the way that you feel, you are still carrying around karmic energies, and you are passing them back and forth like a magnet. No. The divine now can trust you that when you come face to face with what they are coordinating, there's nothing but passion and love there, and you both will understand on the deepest level each other in relation to each other since the first day you met, since the first time you ever saw each other. Because it will be seen. You will see it just like you saw it. Because you can see the reflection in that person. So it has to be nothing but love. Love of self is all you will reflect from that other person. And then it can be passionate and shared and understood. And anybody else, the little trolls, the minions, your family, your friends, could never say one bad thing about your partner. Because if they are, then they're just speaking badly about you. And you will know better. So, that was for you guys. I hope that it resonated. Take with you what you understand. But like I said, I was intuitively guided to do this because you guys really did send me some high vibe and energies. I feel so much better today. You have no idea. I could just, all of you. Okay? So, thank you, everybody who's been emailing me. Thank you for your kind messages. Thank you for commenting on the videos. Anybody who needs a reading and or help from me, lovefromabove717@gmail.com. Like I said, I'm celebrating my birthday tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. I don't drink that much, so I mean, I really can't, because my body just doesn't handle it. But I'm going to be, celebrating my birthday this weekend, since it fell on a Tuesday, and I don't care what day of the week it is, time, we're just existing. But the schedules. So now that I'm freed up, I can have fun. So I was divinely guided to do this reading for you guys because there is something a brewing, and I want to know. I want to know what happens. This is right now. The energy is right now. Use this full moon to your advantage. Use it, because once you release, the divine's like, okay, there you go. You wanted it, there you go. We trust you now. I know it. So, I love you guys, and I will be back, I don't know when. I'm not going to make any promises. But I will be back with other videos soon, okay?